So today I'll be showing you exactly how to use SlidesAi, which is an extension that you'd be using with Google Slides. You pretty much need Google Slides for this to work. So if you don't have a Google Slides account, go ahead, sign up, have that ready. Then what you're going to want to do is go to SlidesAi.io and go ahead and install it as an extension. Once installed, you'll be able to go to your Google Slides account, as we can see here. And what we're going to do is show you how to use SlidesAi. So to do it, simply go to your blank presentation. We're going to be creating something new. And once you're here, you should be able to see extensions up here. You're going to want to go ahead and click Extensions. Then you'd want to go to SlidesAi.io, create slides, and generate new slides. Give it a minute. Now it is currently setting things up. This might take a minute or two. Then you're going to go through the process of signing up with your information to connect your SlidesAi to your Google Slides. So you'll want to input your name. In this case, we'll just leave it as Tech Tips. And what role describes you. In this case, we just said Other because none of them fit what we are. We're going to go ahead and click Next Step. Then you'll have to input how often do you create presentations. Let's just say weekly for this case. How did you hear about us? Let's just say ChatGPT, and let's get started. So now you're going to have to choose which one you're going to want to work with. In this case, we're going to choose Basic because we're not going to be paying, just to give you an idea of how this works. So what is your presentation about? We're going to have to give 5 to 10 words to basically give it an idea of what it is. So we're going to give it this idea right here, a beginner-friendly guide to AI in daily life, and we're going to hit Continue. So then it's going to ask for the presentation type. Here we're going to input a bit more information. So what we requested to do is to create a professional 8-slide presentation about the future of artificial intelligence in everyday life. Audience, beginners, non-technical, tone, engaging and clear. The structure will be title slide, and we basically use a breakdown of what we'd like the slides to be, and keep it concise and add visual characters, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and we're going to choose which type it will be. Let's just say educational lecture and leave it as such, and we'll check the audience. We're going to select, let's say, college university students. Tone, let's say explanatory, and language, we'll keep it in English with everything that we inputted here, and go ahead and click Continue. How are you presenting? Will we be presenting live or sending to read? Let's just keep it as presenting live, which is what they offer us. How long should it take to present? This is not necessary, but let's just say 5 minutes, roughly. And the outline that it's presenting to us here, the future of artificial intelligence, it's following the exact parameters that we set out, which is perfect. Let's just go ahead and continue and see what it generates for us. And here you can select what you want the theme to be. We're going to keep it with the one that they provide, Neon Horizon. It fits the concept of AI in this case. Let's go ahead and generate the slides. Choose an imagery type. Please select the imagery you want to use for your presentation. Okay, so we just did that, but let's just go ahead, unless we have to add a logo. Let's see if it works again. So let's just select a logo to make this work. Perhaps it wasn't necessary, but we just added our Tech Tips logo, and we selected the imagery here. I must have misunderstood. It was probably that it was requesting. So let's go ahead and generate the slides and see what it creates for us. Obviously, this will take a couple minutes because it is generating quite a bit of content for us, so give it 1 minute or two. So once completed, it'll show you this right here, that your presentation draft is ready, and close the window, and you'll find the presentation available. So let's go ahead and follow what it says. We'll close this out and take a look at what it presented for us. So the future of artificial intelligence in everyday life, and it gives a breakdown of each topic that we've requested in the outline and the parameters that we set. And to be honest, this looks very professional and fantastic. Obviously, you can edit certain things if you don't like the sizing. For instance, I'd like this a little bigger if I was actually presenting this. But the actual organization and style and imagery they use looks fantastic. So that is basically how you utilize SlidesAi when creating slides with Google Slides. That's a lot of words using the word slide in it. But hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.